Independent women are now saying they appreciate a good man, but that usually comes after options shrink and reality sets in. Appreciation means more when it's shown early, not discovered late.
I'm 28. I'm going to be 29 in April next year, so not that long left. Not that long left. I'm going to be 29 years old, and there is not a single soul on this planet who wants to be the love of my life. Where the are you, please? Where are you? Because I'm sick of this. I'm sick of the streets. I'm sick of everything. At this point, I might just, I don't know, maybe change sides. What's going on, please? Tell me. What's going on? I woke up and I look at my phone. I don't have any messages. I've just realised.
Hello, it's day 4 of being single. And I broke my 1-day streak of not crying. And I keep telling myself, I am repeating this mantra, I am a strong, independent woman, and I do not need a partner to feel fulfilled, happy, or safe. And I want you to know that you are also a strong, independent person, and you do not need a partner to be fulfilled, happy, or safe, even if your freaking tear ducts don't know it.
I'm just sad because, like, it's a fucking Saturday night and I'm sat indoors on my own. I've got to go and pick my mum and dad up because they've got a fucking better life than me. Oh, I don't know why I'm so upset about it. I think it's because I text my friends and they're like, with their boyfriends. And I'm like, okay, cool. Oh well. So I'm just going to cry into my wine. I was talking to somebody the other day. And do you remember at school when you used to say, oh, when I'm 25, I'm going to be married with kids? Well, I'm not. I'm fucking single. Do you know what worries me? I'm like, where am I ever going to meet someone when I just spend my weekends sitting in my fucking bedroom? Because they're not going to run through the door with fucking flowers and sweep me off my feet, are they? No. And then I'm like, oh, I don't just want to go out for the sake of going out. Do you know what I mean? Like, on the fucking prowl for a man. Because I wouldn't do that. But I'm like, where do I expect to meet someone? Hinge. Well, look what happened there. I just can't do it. I actually can't. I just feel sad for myself. Why am I crying? This is ridiculous. I don't even cry, really. Like, I haven't cried in ages. I was probably due a cry, to be fair. This probably sounds really fucking stupid as well. I'm just gonna go get in the shower.
This might be dramatic. I'm not saying that it's not. Is anyone else just tired of dating? I literally just sat in my car for 20 minutes crying because I'm so tired of pointless conversations and meaningless interactions with people that go absolutely nowhere. And by the way, no one has hurt my feelings. Nothing has happened to trigger this except for me just realizing, like, what is the point? Truly. Like, no one dates with intention and actually wants anything serious, and it's just like constant disappointment, and I'm just tired of having that negative energy in my life. But I also feel like I'm getting older, and it's like I have to put some effort into dating or I'm just gonna be alone forever. But now I'm just honestly getting to the point where I'm just gonna be the single aunt, and I think I'm okay with that.
This girl at work said something to me the other day, and I, like, can't get it out of my head. I heard a baby around her. I was like, oh God, that's free birth control for me. And she's like, oh, that makes me think of my little baby. And I was like, yeah, I'm too selfish. I don't want kids. Like, I have a dog. That's enough for me. A couple days later, she's like, so you don't want kids, but you have a dog. Do you have, like, a boyfriend or anything? And I was like, no, I've never had a boyfriend. She was like, how old are you? And I said, 27. She's like, and you've never had a boyfriend? And I, like, never really cared. But there's something about her, like, saying that really hit me this time, because, like, I've never been on even, like, 2 dates with the same person. Like, even guys I've talked to or, like, hooked up with, they'll slowly stop talking to me, and then I find out they have a girlfriend, or they get into a new relationship, like, a week later. And, like, when I was younger and I didn't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, I'd be like, it's because I'm fat. I used to weigh, like, 320 pounds. I lost 160 pounds. It's not like I'm being hit up every day, every week, even every month with, like, people in my DMs or, like, messaging me on Snapchat trying to get with me. It's like no one hits me up. It's not even like I'm being selective with who I'm picking and, like, turning people away. It's just like people aren't coming up to me, and I don't understand. Not like I have an issue with people like wanting to hook up with me, but if it tries to go a step further, they're like, absolutely not, no. I don't want to just like hook up with random people that I don't know, so I'll tell people that I don't want to hook up with them until I know them, and then they're like, well, you're a prude. I'm like, I literally can't win. Why it's like hitting me so hard this time is the fact that she had the audacity to ask by choice, and I just sit there and I'm like, no, it's not by choice. When I was younger, I was like, oh, it's because I'm fat. Oh, it's because I'm fat. Once I lose weight, I'll have no problem. And now that I'm like not fat, I'm just like, what is it? What is the reason? So now I'm gonna finish my energy drink and hit the gym until I can't feel my emotions anymore. Maybe that's the reason.
Today I realized that I don't need no man. I want a man. I do. But I don't need him. I want him. But I don't need him.
Okay, I just want to say that if you've never gone to a bar by yourself and watched the game or had a drink, done whatever, you should go do it.
I called for help twice, and not a what do you need or nothing.
Okay, the Dodgers start playing at 1 o'clock, so this is part 2 of me trying to meet my future husband authentically without dating apps. We dressed cute, I waxed my mustache. We're gonna go sit at a sports bar, have a little drinky drink, eat some fried pickles, and we're gonna see what happens. Let's go. First message, don't get bangs. Second message, that was a big old bust. There was like 10 people in that bar and every man was with a girl. Lucky for me, I stumbled upon a flea market. That is way more my type, so we're gonna check it out. That was also a bust, but I pet a dog, so that was neat. I spy a record store ahead of me, so we're gonna hit that up. Won't find any men there.
Nope.
I was the only one in the store. My parking's expired and I gotta pee, so we'll try again next weekend.
I'm gonna say it. I'm going to say it. I'm gonna say it. Guys, I want a boyfriend. There it is. There it is. I want a boyfriend. And I'm not just talking about like, oh, I just want to like date someone and like go on cute date. I know I want a relationship. I haven't been in a relationship in 2 years. Speaking it into existence. I want a boyfriend.
What I've realized is this: the reason why men are not gentlemen anymore and chivalry is dead is because, honestly, I think women killed it. Because being a nice guy is no longer rewarded with good treatment from women. Typically, when you're a nice guy, women treat you like shit.
It's a bad woman. No.
That's a bad woman?
Yeah, it's for the minority.
Okay, how about all those guys that you have in the friend zone right now that treat you well?
Well, they're not buying me anything. They're just being friends.
Which is being what? Nice, courteous. They're exemplifying some chivalrous traits, more than likely.
Well, they probably haven't.
What does that got in them? Blue
about
ball.
What they really want. There's a difference.
Would you fuck them if they came out with it? The answer is no.
I hate the answer. Would I
answer is
fuck
no.
them? No. Would
Okay.
I think about having a relationship
So
with
thank
them?
you. This is why being chivalrous backfires a lot of
I don't
times.
understand.
You don't understand because you're a woman.
Sometimes I just think to myself, we as women have been seriously lied to by society. Seriously lied to.
You got that right.
Like, we're told all these things growing up. Be successful, be smart, be independent, be beautiful, be feminine, be all of these things. And then when you become all of those things and you're ready to find a life partner or you're marriage minded, you look around and the dating pool is teeny tiny. Because we as women like to date up. We usually want someone, we're actually wired this way. We want someone who's our socioeconomic equal or higher. And the men who are our equal or higher have a million gazillion options. And guess what? They're in absolutely no effing rush, no rush at all to settle down because they don't have a biological clock.
I'm out here living my best life.
And actually, a lot of them are afraid of marriage because 70% of divorce is initiated by women. And so it's like handing a chick a loaded gun and hoping that she doesn't pull the trigger and leave with half your wealth and your kids. And so a lot of them are just like not interested in that. And where does that leave women who are marriage minded? You know where it leaves a lot of them? Single and confused, or feeling like they are forced to date down or settle. And yeah, I just think it's kind of a sucky situation. And you know, fortunately, there are ways to go around this. A lot of my clients have been able to find love who are alpha females. But it requires like unlearning a lot of the things that society has taught us. And yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I right? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you feel this? Let me know.
I'm not gonna lie. Don't tell the feminists, but I would rather stay home and cook and clean. I would rather do it When I tell you I love to cook and clean, just don't tell the feminists. I love to do it, and I love to do it for a man. I do. However, not outside of marriage. Absolutely not. That sounds like hell. But just to see the look on a man's face when you cook him a meal that is so good, you could just tell he's proud. There's just something, I don't know, there's something within me as a woman. Maybe it's almost turning 25 that got me thinking, like, this cooking and cleaning thing isn't bad. Like, I just don't understand why women wanted to work. What was the point? Like, there is nothing satisfying about working. A man that takes care of you, a man that provides for you, you don't have to worry about anything, no bills. I will cook and clean all day. Like, what is the complaint? I'm making some fire food tonight. I'm going to serve it, and I'm just enjoying it. Yes, I'm crying over some onions, but is this what we fought for as women? I don't know. I'd rather cry over some onions than cry about a job, that's for sure.
Don't fall for it.
So here's a question that I get asked on a daily basis is, why are you single? Kind of implying that there is something wrong with me, I think, right?
There may be something wrong. Maybe her hairdresser needs to be fired.
I choose to be single. I choose to put my own self first, my own value, etc. And I think I speak for many people like myself who are in their kind of more mature years. I'm 53 this year, so I just don't want any drama. No drama, no BS. Just, I want to find a kind of soulful connection with somebody, and if I don't find it, I'm quite happy to be on my own. But it's the question you keep getting asked is, why are you single? Anybody else can relate to that? Because, yeah.
Your hair.
That I'm done. I'm done with situationships, with guys who just use me because, they want to sleep with me, or they just, want to hook up with me, or something like that. I'm just very, very done. I'm done. I'm exhausted, guys.
It hurts when men use manipulation to try to get you to trust them, to let your guard down, to get what they want from you.
These people are masters at lying, switching it around, minimizing it.
You've got to let go of the idea that you were stupid for falling for them.
My ex-boyfriend was a raging narcissist, and I'm going to tell you some stories.
Missing your narcissistic ex or wanting to go back to them.
When you forgive a narcissist in a relationship, right, they're going to disrespect you, they're going to lie to you, they're going to manipulate you, they're going to cheat you.
There's a reason why your narcissistic ex claims that you're the one who's a narcissist. They just spiraled me into a rabbit hole, and it takes me to a dark place.
And it's gonna drop you into this rabbit hole of never finding peace.
We haven't even ordered our coffee yet. This guy goes, "You're chubbier in person," and goes like this at my belly.
Is women want to be able to have casual without being traumatized every time. There is such thing as treating somebody like a woman and having a basic amount of respect with some type of empathy and compassion for them and curiosity doesn't mean that you want to marry them, And I feel like this is lost. This is lost to so many guys.
And then he's like, okay, we'll just so some people's girlfriends are coming over. And I was like, cool. Not expecting it to be his girlfriend or a date he invited.
I just drove an hour out of my way to come hang out with this guy at his house. And I noticed that my message wasn't delivering. I tried to give him a call and his phone goes straight to voicemail. So I'm like, okay. So I walk up to the door, I ring the doorbell, bunch of dogs barking, nobody answers.
Tinder date, right? We meet outside, meet together. He looks at me up and down and goes, this isn't gonna work.
So we get there and we meet in the parking lot. So he got a full view of me. He gets up, goes to the bathroom, comes back, throws down a $10 bill and walks out.
Is the bar that
low that you want me to drive to you and buy you food?
He finally let me in his phone, and I'm seeing all these texts come through from random numbers like Mercedes-Benz dealerships and stuff, but they were flirty messages from girls because I could see the preview. I clicked open the conversation and there was like pictures of girls in their conversation. I was just in shock.
So he was like, I don't even know a Cynthia. I'm like, are you sure about that? He was like, nope, don't know a Cynthia. Okay, if you don't know a Cynthia, who is this?
Asking him to give him a ride to the airport. I found out he was flying to Ohio to meet another girl.
She was like, he's been at my house like every other night. So after he saw me, he would go see her. They were on a date in that Insta picture. That day, he also told her he broke up with me, which wasn't true.
Which is probably just from going home with men who don't even like me that much. That's not in correlation to the bruises, that's just me being